Hey guys, how are you doing today? Hey Andre. Hey Joe, how are you? Filling bottles with beer. If I was racing on beer, it would be either great or a disaster. I don't know which one. But in the past, cyclists were riding on wine and they were pretty successful, so why not? Yeah, the time on bike is always sort of a sanctuary after work. Isn't the camera a little too low? I will raise it a little bit. Uh, yeah, I don't know how that originated actually. There's actually quite a big tradition in Czechia to ride the rivers on rafts and boats, and ahoy is a common greeting. Otherwise, like you said, it's only informal between friends and maybe colleagues. Hi, hi. Yeah, I mean, I need to get that racing in until I go on the holidays. because then I will be without riding for 16 days. Sea of beer. We actually have beer spa and stuff like that. No. No, I don't think so. The holidays are going to be pretty hectic. We are going to the US national parks, and the schedule is going to be very busy. We want to do a lot of things while we are there to really, get the most for our money. So I don't think there is going to be much energy to do any workouts, and probably not even much opportunities, right? Because only some of the hotels are having some facilities. I mean, if there were some hotels with, maybe spinning bikes, I would like to do at least short workout to continue my Zwift streak. Otherwise, I will lose it. But we will see. Hi. Not Ohio. No. We are going to be in Utah, Nevada, Colorado, and then New York City. Yeah. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. To do a ramp test upon returning or something. But maybe I will do just another race and get dropped horribly, and it will be the good same old, same old. Yeah, I can imagine. I would actually like to visit those states as well. To do like a 3-week or 4-week long road trip from the East Coast to West Coast through all those states, and to really get to know the rural United States that are less touristy. But neither me or my wife can get long enough holidays at work to do that, and neither we could find care for our dog for that long. So even the 16 days we are going to be away is a kind of stretch. Obviously, there are still going to be videos. I'm going to schedule them in advance. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid as well. I joined too early. That's what I'm afraid, because I lost 9 kilos in the last month. 8 kilos in the last month. And I'm sort of afraid I will get it back, and all that work is going to be for nothing. So I will try to still somewhat count the calories, at least a little bit. Sprinter, not fat. Hey, Javier. If you mean here in Czechia, it's pretty hot. It's the way it works here. It's either stupidly hot or brutally cold. Very rarely something reasonable in between. Yeah, Andre, I don't plan to get dropped, but you know, with my history, with how my with how is my history with climbs, who knows? Who knows? I mean, I got better at climbing, but do I have some short routes still? Yeah, electric loop. So I will start my cycling computer as well because because what the hell? I need to track my training load today. I will still need to ride after finishing the race. To get my training load for today done. I am riding outside, just not today. But yesterday I was riding outside. Usually when I go to the office, I ride outside. And when I'm at the home office, I'm riding inside. Because I'm lazy to go outside. Yeah, I'm looking to try all the brisket and barbecue and burgers. There's a lot of Czechs in Texas, yeah. I believe there is a town that has like 80% of Czech population. Yeah, I'm not wearing glasses anymore. I wear contacts for close to a year now. It is way more comfortable, especially when riding inside. So the sweat is always dripping into my eyes. I sweat a lot. And it is way better to just wipe my eyes than having all the glasses sweaty and all that stuff. I didn't think I would be able to switch to contacts completely, at least not immediately, but I was, and I love it. Oh yeah, Czechia. I see Czech name in the chat. Yeah, headband wouldn't help me because I'm sweating like crazy. My maximum heart rate is 190. I have that measured. I'm going to participate in a lot of things during winter. I'm not sure about leagues per se. Obviously the Zwift Racing League is the big one, but I still don't feel my schedule allows me to tie myself to a team. But it would be fun, definitely. Yeah, I heard. We will see. I just don't know right now. So after Sunday's Four Horsemen, I planned to chill for 2 days. And of course I didn't. Because on Monday I was riding outside. And I met my friend. So we did quite high intensity effort. And yesterday it was fairly easy, but it was quite a long ride. FRR Tour. I've heard about that, I think. So hot. I cranked the AC in the next room and left the door open. So hopefully it will help manage the temperature here at least a little bit. But I'm not gonna lie, I look forward to racing in colder environment. The first intervals after gold breakthrough are always juicy. But it's a part of the process, man. The thing is, in Czechia, the split between summer, fall, and winter always isn't exactly clear. We've had about 2 week period in July when it was like 10 degrees Celsius, cold as hell, and we can have temperatures in the 30s in November easily. Yeah, I don't give them any ideas, Oliver. But yeah, Exert is fantastic. You know what is crazy is I was generating my training plan on Exert, and I said I want to maximize my 6-minute power until March 1st, which is the start of Zwift games, roughly. But I'm going on a 2-week trip, so don't schedule workouts there. And it built the optimal training plan around that 2-week period. That's incredible. Yeah, the smart intervals have kick to it. What is incredible is like, if you do not feel like riding, you can always tell Xrd, today I want to ride 30-minute max. They are going to schedule you 30-minute workout and recalculate the rest. So good. If you don't have a device that can do magic buckets, I would recommend you to get one. Oh, I didn't start my workout. Perfect. Magic buckets are incredibly fun way to train, especially when you're doing it outside. I have a video about that on my channel. Just search for magic buckets. That's the thing that I have noticed, and why I like it so much. Because it can be nice training system on paper, but if it doesn't ultimately work, it's useless, right? But every time I stuck to Xrd generated training plan, I've never overtrained, never injured myself, and always my fitness got better. I think so, yeah. You know, I'm not 100% sure, but they're Android app definitely, I think. Not sure if the iPhone one. But I'm not sure if you want to ride outside with your phone up anyway. And doing, you know, magic bucket intervals. You can do magic buckets indoors, 100%. Oh, my trainer is not paired to the bike computer. That's why it's not working. Okay. Magic bucket. So the way Xert prescribes you training, it's not like do five times 5 minutes at this kind of power. They tell you today you need to do 100 stress points at low intensity, 10 stress points at medium intensity, and 2 stress points near your maximum power. So it's stressing all the systems in your fitness profile. And when you ride, based on what power are you doing, the system identify if you are doing low power, high power, or max power, and starts filling you those buckets, those bucket prescriptions, and tells you, okay, this is power you should keep for, however long you want. And when you finish using that, finish riding at that power, it gives you recovery interval, and then you do that power again, and it basically guides you to completing the workout as it is prescribed. I'm sorry, I'm describing it like a caveman, but that's because all my blood drained from my head because of the high interval. So if you want to learn more about that, just search on YouTube RoadtoA Magic Buckets and you will find my video that I've done on the topic. And I demonstrated both on outdoor ride and on indoor ride. So you can see it in both worlds, basically. And, in terms of the technical solution, Magic Buckets are a data field for Garmin computers and, Android systems. And it shows you not only this, but also how much power you have left at your current intensity. So you can really pace yourself when you're doing max efforts, stuff like that. It's a good stuff. It is really a fun way to train. And if you want to ride indoors in erg mode and do not think about anything, you simply can generate a workout based on the Magic Buckets, and it will generate you basically interval workout that if you complete, you will have completed also the prescribed stress, basically. I wonder how many people are there going to be today. Didn't look like much in the last hours, but usually it fills last minute. So what I'm going to try to do today, obviously, the part until the climb should be pretty easy for me. But, then the climb is going to decide if this race is going to be success or failure. And on Friday evening, the Sisu Vuelta Tour, the last Grand Tour of the year, is starting. So we are doing that with Steven, Bikebong Biff. And I'm going to be streaming, of course. Yeah, I wanted to do it yesterday, so it's fast, but I didn't feel like it, to be honest. No, I don't struggle to pick a focus intensity. I usually pick 5 or 6 minutes because ultimately it's, I feel, the most important duration for Zwift riding, racing. So I do either 5 or 6 minutes. Obviously, if you want to improve your longer efforts, choose longer ones. But I think if your main goal is Zwift racing, it should be set at either 5 or 6 minutes. That's what I'm doing. Currently, I'm doing 6. Aha. To musíš to víc zvětat tu na mobil. Ne, to je ta kompania. Musí mít tu oranžovou.
Já jsem něco nebo říkal, že na mobilu.
No, tak si stáhni, říkám. Yeah. We are today riding together. Not racing, but riding. Huh? She says that after reading some of the chats, she needs to monitor the situation closely. Hey Steve, how are you? Hey Daniel. How it is today in Venezuela? Meeting in 20 minutes, Steve. Not sure about that. Can you just say that, like, you have more important things to do? I think so. Jo, vystavuje takové. No tak se jenom přihlásíš. Ne, to je v pohodě. To tam musíš potom té apce, no. Tady tohle a ještě ten malý, ty mačky. Tak přihlás se. A to já počítám. Thank you very much. Give me a minute. I'm trying to help my wife set the Zwift up on her phone. She wants to watch the show on the tablet. Okay, just in time. I think so. At least she didn't mention selling it once yet. The Zwift is actually a very nice piece of gear. It's very silent. All right. No, unfortunately, not Joe. We decided she would start riding about a week after that. So it's a little pity, but I've done that, Steven, for a while. I've recorded, oh, you mean like in-game, different point of view. That could be interesting, or just have a programmable keys to switch it up during the race. Yeah, it also sold very fast. I think they were gone in like 10 minutes, which ultimately wouldn't be a problem if we decided in time. But it was pretty good time-wise here in Europe. It doesn't matter. But you can definitely do that, Steve. Not many people do that. So it would be like your thing. All right. Let's do it. Yeah, 42 is really nice. I didn't expect that. People might be already returning from the holidays and to Zwift, which is great. That guy is not pedaling and he's still riding in the front. Take a look at him. Is that a bug or he's not really pedaling? That's going to be back, right? 450 to 570. I was thinking about doing this in the top one, but I don't want to nuke myself before the Sisu. Was that a breakaway attempt? The guy is still not pedaling. But he's doing power, so it's probably just back. That's handy. I got another one. I don't want to chase it. No, he's alone. It shouldn't be a problem. But I definitely want to stay at the front to not be surprised by any kind of monkey business. Looks like they gave up. Oh, I didn't have my fan properly on. I was wondering why am I getting so sweaty. Okay, 2 people breakaway. It's not something I'm super happy to see. Do we really want to get them away? Okay, there's another guy chasing, so I'm gonna go to These new pack dynamics are so weird. Yeah, is the Titan's Grove. The calm before the storm. But this is nice space. See you, Steve. I do. Okay, the group is here. Did the bear just fall?
No, good.
Bleh. To be. Bleh. I got mouthful full of dog hair as a reward. Yeah, this one does. So that was a decent warm-up for the Friday CC race. Thank you, guys. I actually felt pretty confident when I survived the Titans Grove that I could at least podium. Obviously, you never know if you're going to have some like crazy good sprinters in your group. That is beyond your control, really. But the guy did me a really good lead out. I need to be honest about that. All right. So this is the race, but it is not the whole thing I wanted to do today. It was still about only half stress points I wanted to do. So let's do some climbing to level up my third specialized bike, shall we? Shall we? And I can, for the first time, I can ride my lightweight Mellensteins that I finally got. So, what should I do? I think I'm gonna do it efficiently because it probably doesn't matter anyway with what background we are chatting, right? My wife is climbing as well right now.
Really nice. Papy to spał.
Ještě.
Ty bude potřebovat.
Tak ale potřebuje, protože to už tady jezdíme.
Musím. Tohle do té minuty.
Okay. Give me a second, guys. Just need to give pellets to my dog because he's going crazy here. So, minute and I'm back.
Refresh. Możesz wejść do... Jasno? All right.
Yeah, already done the Alp from the Summit Seeker Challenge last week. Now I need to level up this bike, so I can have 3 upgraded bikes from Specialized, and I can start saving for the 74. And this is my preferred way to gain vertical meters, because it is the fastest one. So this is, by the way, a good way to gain vertical meters for the Tron as well. Yeah, the dog trained us really well. So on Friday, the first stage is going to be a big flat 8. So that should be another race that suits me really well. But we are going to have mixed start again. There are really good riders doing that series, so even flat race is going to be really difficult. The second race is somewhat climbier. I'm not sure what the route is, but it's not a crazy stuff. And the third race is peak performance, which is route with grade tucked in the middle. So there I'm going to get dropped 100%. Yeah, so the race was way better than I expected. I actually didn't have that much difficulty staying with the group in the Titans Grove. Which was kind of surprising to me. I was expecting to have troubles there. Are you guys doing the Sisu tour, the Vuelta? Yeah? And are you doing the Friday evening or Saturday? If Friday, we are going to do it together. If the timing is still the same as it was during the tour. If I understand it correctly, they wanted to do a little more time slots. so everyone around the globe can join. And I still didn't see the. Okay, so this is the biggest hack in Zwift to gain vertical meters. And it's all about using the momentum. And I like to go up until this boulder, a little behind it actually, and you U-turn. And just watch how quickly the vertical meters come. Can always recover a little bit on the descent. And then go until this first tree. And it's way faster than doing ALP or something like that. And you can still get a good workout doing this. Oh, there is Bruno Armirail right in front of me. That guy in the white shirt. A pro peloton rider. It's nice to see that even the pros are training on Zwift. I've done this hours upon hours when I was farming my Tron bike. Usually while watching Mr. Beast videos. Okay, how much I'm going to do? Let's say at least 250, maybe 300. That's going to be enough for the cooldown after the race. Really want to cool down after that effort, because when I don't, my legs are stiff like crazy the next day. Yeah, this is the turn back trick. It's not particularly exciting, but it is way faster than whatever else you might be doing. A lot. It will give you a lot. You can see I did almost 200 in 12 minutes, and I'm like not trying very hard. I'm doing zone 2. Hold the down button. Okay, I will try it. Didn't know that. Thank you very much. Oh, this is great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is great to do this on a workout. You just simply pedal and turn with your Zwift play. It doesn't matter anyway. What route are you doing during the workout? Okay, so with this trick, it is slightly less annoying. But, it is one thing that it is not particularly interesting to do this. The second thing is, if you want to level up your Tron bike or level up your climbing bike, it is the most efficient way to do it by far. I was doing that as well before. Nowadays, I don't use the smart workouts on Xert that much anymore. I'm mainly doing magic buckets, either in freeride or I simply generate magic bucket workout. You can do 1,000 meters in 1 hour of easy riding. Did you have the volume of the stream on your meeting, Steven? That would be actually quite nice, to have the conference room, everyone there, and just turn on the stream there. Yeah, when I was doing the Tron bike, I could easily do 1,000 meters in 1 hour of easy riding. That's the important part. Obviously, you can do 1,000 meters in 1 hour on Alp if you are riding fast. But with this trick, you can do it by easy riding. So Steve, are you doing next workout on the rocker today? It was actually quite hilarious for me to read about your experience and just imagine you like flying from side to side like madman. Mainly because I had a similar experience when I started riding with rocker. Your stream is delayed like 3 minutes. Yeah, I was just asking if you plan to do another workout on the rocker today. That it was quite hilarious to read about your first experience yesterday. Mainly because I had the same one. Oh, nice. Getting used to it already. Yeah, it is very quick. It is very quick to get used to it. Uh, there was a attack right before the KOM summit, and we actually went into the breakaway a little bit, but the group's momentum was just too strong. And ultimately, doesn't bother me because getting to the finish line with a group was what I wanted anyway. Obviously, it would be nice for the breakaway to succeed, because that would be first for me actually while on Zwift, and it looked like it might for like the first K of the descent. We had about 6 seconds. It wasn't, but it would be fun. I think if it was flat after the summit, it would have a chance, because the guy seemed like he was willing to work together. But on the downhill, the group was simply too strong. Okay, I'm going to do 500 meters. Get the quarter of the first level on the ethos. I want to finish leveling this as quickly as possible because my wife already met her weekly goal on Zwift, and it's Wednesday. Yeah, the downhill is. I don't know how many watts would you need to produce to stay away from the group. It's basically impossible. Maybe if there was like group of 3 or 4. By the way, this trick is even stronger if you first go to that swing higher up. I usually do not do it because I'm lazy to climb first there. But this effect is basically multiplied there. Yeah, I was, the funny thing on the Discord is that I could have seen that you are on Zwift, and how long are you on Zwift? And then I saw that you are already riding for like 1 hour and 40 minutes. I was like, oh boy. But then again, I raced Champs-Élysées the first day, so I wasn't like much better, but I at least were used to the rocking motion from side to side. So that was benefit. I only needed to get used to the fore and aft movement, which doesn't seem to be working for me now. What has happened? Oh, it does. But it's not smooth. Probably some dog hair got caught on the railings. I will need to clean it. Thank you very much. Oh. Yeah, this felt nice. This felt nice. The last 3 races were dope. But the stage 1 of Sisu is going to get me back to the reality. Oh. Okay, so there is definitely something stuck on my rocker. I will need to clean it. The rocking motion isn't very strong from forward to backward. Yeah, neither did I. Just so you mentioned fore and aft movement, I just realized I don't have nearly any. I have a little bit, but not as much as I would like. It's I can still like force it, but maybe there is only some cable stuck or something. Might not be dog hair. So hopefully on Monday, Elite's going to send me the new circuit board for the Justo. Although I like the kicker core, the right field on the Justo was not comparable. And the riser isn't working really well with the kicker. So I'm not really using it now. If I have longer climb, I will turn it on. But the way it works with the kicker is it calculates the gradient from your power and speed and weight. It is, but whatever. I can still ride. That's the important thing. I will need to ask them what could have caused it that the trainer just burned. The guy was asking me to send him the photo of the charger, or the AC adapter. So I have a suspicion there might be like a wrong batch of adapters, but I will need to ask him. Yeah, exactly. Whenever something happens, I can just throw in the kicker and I was actually quite lucky when I bought the rocker plate. The guy, the owner of the company, actually sent me the kicker attachment, the clamp. I told him that I selected when ordering the rocker plate. I selected I have a Zwift hub, and he sent me the kicker anchors to try them with the Zwift hub for free. So they didn't work with the Zwift hub, but I had them now. I had them for the kicker core. Did he respond to you, Steve, regarding the what's it called? The you know what? Okay. That's weird. But then again, what is important that it isn't something missing from the plate. It sucks that you have the bruised edge, but ultimately it doesn't matter anyway. You are probably going to step on it with cleats once, and it's going to be scratched anyway. Yeah, that sucks. No, I don't. The paint on the rocker plate, or the top surface, is sweat proof and scratch proof, and I don't mind if it gets scratched. I'm mainly concerned about the sweat. If I sweat a lot during any ride, I just wipe it off afterwards with a paper towel, and that's it. And maybe it is a good idea once in a while to just wipe it with like some cleaner or something. But then again, my bike is already has rusty headset because I am just sweating all over it, and I don't really clean it well. Wylsada? Nie. Dobry? Now he's coaching my wife. She already did 5 rides. Seems she enjoys it. Yeah, I'm leveling the ethos. Not that I think I will need it anytime soon, but I want to unlock the 74, Project 74. It's the same instructions as Bristol. Yeah. Yeah, my wife actually said she has soreness from the bike seat as well. But I think that's normal when you start cycling. It goes away very quickly. I remember when I started Zwifting, I couldn't ride 2 days in a row, basically. I was so sore. Now I can ride for 6 hours straight and don't have any issues. Yeah, Joe, that's good that you are writing that. I will have her read the chat later. Cože? To by ne. Schodíš mi, ty vole, schodíš mi to. Excuse me. My DS nearly knocked down the camera right now. My dog decided that it is the best place to give him a give himself a good scratch, leaning on the tripod. Nearly knocked it down. Dog rektor smrtí. I will need to nail the tripod to the ground here. Or get a heavier one. One that is dog proof. Yeah, so you can see that I'm riding very leisurely pace for 35 minutes. And some of that was to get to this place. I already have over 500 meters vertical. It is really efficient way to gain vertical meters this. I'm averaging 164 watts. And I'm gaining vertical meters faster than if I was racing Alp. Yeah, it's boring. It may be clutch, but it's boring, but it's efficient, so. But I'm glad I already finished upgrading the time trial bike and that I have it ready for the Sisu tour. I don't like riding on the time trial bike. So now right with the roundabout. It's like everyone wants velodrome, but the roundabout is not enough. You're still upgrading SL8? And this is your first bike to upgrade, Steve? I almost don't want to believe that because you are riding crazy mileage, aren't you? Bikes and furniture. You are joking, but we actually have running track not too far from where I live here. And when I was training for marathons, I was doing my interval workouts there. And there were kids riding their bikes on it all the time. All the time. Okay. Well, that sucks. But it counts like second specialized frame, doesn't it? So you can only upgrade the time trial bike then, and you are done. It's like you don't need the ethos in many cases, unless you are racing Alp, but by the way, Steve, I don't know if I told you, but I finally got my Melensteins. And I actually got them 2 times in a row recently. I didn't get them on the first 30 attempts or how many. And now I got them 2 times in a row. Game is trolling me. But it's out of the way. I mean, the second SLA isn't that much worse, right? You don't have yours? So it looks like they are giving them to everyone right now. So go get them. Yeah, I get that. But I think the Athos is going to be the fastest of the 3. Mainly because there is this hack. I just need to figure out a way to get 10 million drops now. Mail instant FOMO. Yeah, I think you should go get them. You know, and test the rocker plate in the meantime, right? Thank you, Black Flame. Hopefully I won't lose too much of a fitness on the holidays. First thing, high chances. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I need to get the score back. I've lost so much score in the Sisu tour that I'm basically clawing back. I don't know how much I gained today, but I assume I'm gonna have like 540 or something. Yeah, but the 20-minute average, like it wasn't my max 20-minute average, definitely. I can do way more than this. It just wasn't necessary in this race. I actually felt really good during this race. I actually felt really good in the last 3 races and also in the 4 horsemen challenge. I don't know what's happening, but it's like something clicked a few weeks ago and yeah, maybe. I think the Sisu racing with the good guys actually helped me a lot. In one of the Sisu races, I actually did 300 watts for 20 minutes. Which is something I like wouldn't say I'm able to do. But it was just so motivating trying to keep with, you know, the big boys and girls. And I assume that's going to be the case in Sisu Puinanen, or what's it called again? I am, yeah, Black Flame, I'm out of the windows to race right now. I'm gonna do Sisu on Friday, Sisu on Tuesday, Sisu on Friday, ZRacing on Sunday. So basically, in the next week and a half, I need to do 4 races. And I don't think I can do more than that, honestly. And I think it wouldn't be reasonable anyway. And another thing is, I don't want to, as stupidly as it will sound, I don't want to get too much hyped about my fitness, because I am going to lose, I think, a ton of fitness when I'm in the US. And the better I'm getting before that, the more it's going to suck when I struggle afterwards. But the Friday's Sisu race is going to be a good test, because once again it's going to be a mixed race. It's going to be pretty flat. And there are going to be about the best guys that are on Zwift, right? Obviously, they are not the best guys, like Brian Duffy Jr. and stuff like that. Guys like that, but they are really good guys. Yeah, I will be at the altitude in Colorado as well. But I don't think that riding the car there is gonna count. Yeah, we will be hiking, but that's a different kind of fitness. I'm gonna do the first half of the Angel's Landing in Zion. So that's going to be a nice anaerobic workout. Pikes Peak. I'm gonna screenshot that. Maybe. The percent is cut for altitude 10. Actually, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell this, but what the hell? I got the most bizarre offer for partnership. I don't want to say what it was because I think it would be pretty easy to deduct what company is that, and I don't want to throw a shade in their direction or like make fun of them. And the offer was really good. They were actually willing to sponsor the channel, pay me money just for promoting the product. The product was so stupid, in my opinion. I cannot do it when I don't believe the product. It would be actually good if some of the hotels had like gym with at least spinning bikes. You know, I could connect Zwift to there and at least get to, continue my streak. I don't know if that's going to be the case in some of the hotels. But yeah, Zion is awesome. We already been to Zion 2 years ago, but the Watchman Trail was closed and we didn't get through the lottery to Angel's Landing. We are not going to go through the lottery this time, but we are going to go to the Scout Outlook, which is enough to get the nice views without the slight probability of dying. In the NYC, it might make a sense, but that's already the last 3 days of the trip, so I would need to do something in the first week as well, and I don't know if there's going to be a chance to do so. But I might be doing everything bagel in New York City. Yeah. So, I will finish at the 777. What are streak savers? What are streak savers? That's important. What are streak savers? Is it like some feature on Zwift? You earn 2 for Zwift. Every 12 weeks you get a free week where you can skip. And can I skip 2 in a row? And how do I find out if I have those? In the companion app on the main screen, right? Okay, so I will exit the game because I'm already finishing anyway. And I'm going to take a look actually. Oh, I got nice chunk of points, 542 actually. Najdar. Nakřič na mě. So, the dots in the top right next to the week streak number. Oh, I have 2 dots. So if I have 2 dots there, it means I can skip 2 weeks in a row. I do have 2 dots there. Oh, that's the best news you've given me today. I was so worried about losing my squirrel. Yeah, sorry, Steven. I must have missed that. Yeah, I mean the U-turn button is up there, but I was really worried I'm gonna lose my squirrel. Hard-earned squirrel. Okay, guys. Anyway, I have to go get the dinner, and my wife was suggesting she doesn't want the bread we have at home. So we might actually order something or go somewhere. I don't know. I need to find out. So, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for cheering. I'm going to go back online on Friday. The stream is already scheduled, so you can click the notification thing so it reminds you when it goes live. We are going live. Unless the timing of the race changes, we are going live at 8 p.m. on Friday, European, which is 2 p.m. Eastern US and 11 a.m. Pacific. Cheers, guys. Have a nice rest of the day.